Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to Phobos. And if you weren't here last time, we have tripped and fallen way down a rabbit hole. And we're making our way through this. I've made a couple mistakes, as I learned in editing and other methods. So we got a lot we got to talk about. So let's just jump into this. Let's get into gameplay. So first off, this is code 3. We have successfully solved code 2. We have no idea what's going on with code 1, but we believe we have successfully solved code 2, which was a Morse code puzzle, and we believe that the code is access code TSVFBKT. We believe that to be correct. I might have to go back and double check it since the access code is not a word, but we believe this jumble of letters to be the access code. Now, what we then did is we watched code 3 where we found this. Now, my first thought was this is the weird language that Jonathan actually named when he dropped by the stream last time. If you haven't seen that, check that out on +2 Comedy Gaming. But when he dropped by the stream, he said that I've been trying to decode his language, that he's surprised more people don't speak. And my first thought was, oh, this is access code. And we tried to decode it, and then we realized that this symbol here is actually used where the D would be. So I was like, oh, maybe it's access codes. That's not a word. Now, we put out the belief that, or the theory that whoever is including these messages is dealing with some typos. This is because in the first stream we filled out a survey, and in the survey it was explained to us that there was going to be a few unfortunate typos, and that the writer could not explain why there are typos. And we did find a typo in the survey. I believe the word important was spelled wrong. I put it at the top here. Yeah, or information. And this is important though. Information here has an O, has a P instead of an O, which is right next to each other on the keyboard. To accidentally put an S here is right next to the D. So it is actually the same mistake, which was a fantastic catch made by the chat. Now, we did also have this tiny mistake. We tried to throw it into a crypto cracker. So I took what we had here, made it so letters could represent themselves, and saw if it could spell anything. It looks like it didn't. I realized when I ran this crypto cracker, I made one big mistake that I want to correct right now. There should be a space here. So let's run it through the crypto cracker again and see if this does actually say something else. If you don't quite understand what we're doing, I basically assigned a letter randomly, because I thought it said access code and it doesn't, to each symbol. And this is going to run any possible word combinations with those letters matching up. So let's go. All right, so we get a few things, but again, like, I don't think Macaw Cola is the answer, unless this turns out to be a soda tie-in. By the way, TV's Noah here. Smoothie in hand, in my Aquaman thermos. I forgot that part of the intro. These don't appear to be right. I think our best bet is that this is a typo. Because in a previous stream, we thought we saw something that said reverse Vigenère cipher, but it was not working in terms of spelling. I think that there's a typo in it. So that's my current running theory. The other thing I want to point out is over the weekend, I received some emails. So this is, I guess, a unique player experience only for the stream. So if you're playing this and you're stopping by, I'm sorry you didn't get to experience this because this is just personal for me. Got this email here from Jonathan himself. So I got the Phobos email here. I have not responded because I do everything on stream. I just spent some time rewatching your streams, but the uploads page lacks some of my adverts, it seems. Bonus for rhyming. To help ensure there's nothing you missed, I'll help you out now with a video list. So here's a list of videos. I think what he's referring to is I have been going to the Phobos YouTube channel. Oh! I think Phobos may be on a delay. Unless there's new emails. Let me double check. I don't think I have anything new. I'll refresh. This is when I'll get a personal email, of course. All right, so doesn't appear that there's anything new here, but I'll just go through what we have. Load. So I think the clue that I was trying to get here is I kept doing this, and this is a mistake on my part. I've been going here to the upload list and pressing over to get to what I believed was the beginning. However, if you go into videos and look at the uploads here, there's actually 4 videos that I missed. So I will be going through these. But now that I say that, the email lists 6 videos, so perhaps we'll definitely run through these and see if there's anything that we've missed or anything different in this. But the trail doesn't end here. The above are endorsed advertisements. The interruptions should be ignored. There's nothing to it. You should stop reading now, thank you. I should also notice it's, what did curiosity do to the cat, my friend? Which is, of course, it killed it. But of course, satisfaction brought it back. So I'm going to go ahead and... Now, he says to stop reading, but I just wanted to scroll down to... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can see the videos here. There's another link here that I was told... if you continue to investigate, you should know what you're interfering in. There are things beyond us in the universe, my friend. And then another video. So, we should start at the beginning, I believe, and watch these. But before we do that, I received another mysterious email. This from a suspicious man, someone who identifies as suspicious. Careful, Jonathan. We wouldn't want them solving something they shouldn't, now would we? This message is not for me. This message is for Jonathan. Which, oddly, Jonathan then responds to through my email. Understood. I won't interfere. I like doing Jonathan's voice. Who are you? Whoever you are. That's not a question. Whoever you are, hence the period. How did you contact me within an inbox? Is that even possible? Apparently it is possible because it is happening here. So that was Jonathan's response to whoever this suspicious man was. When you're with me, baby. When you're with me, baby. At gmail.com. When you're with me, baby. I feel like that's a song. When you're with me, baby. But when you're with... Oh, man, I'm going to have to look that up. When you're with me, baby. Suspicious man then responds, glad to hear it. I will continue to observe. Observe oddly capitalized. Goodbye, Jonathan. And to you, which I think now he's addressing me. Good luck, resident. I'm glad you found your work. I'm glad I found your work before he could interfere further. So that's where we're at currently. So it appears that Jonathan and this suspicious man are at odds. Jonathan is in control of this Phobos Enterprises and is probably watching, which is not influencing me in any way. When I say I'm on Jonathan's side, I think Jonathan's been a very nice man to me. He made sure that I caught all of his fantastic videos. I think he's great. But But now I think it's YouTube time. So let's go ahead and jump down this here rabbit hole. Let's compare what's here with what was sent to me real quick. There's 7 videos that were sent to me? Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat. Ooh, I think that's suspiciously, like, for me. Which is interesting. So is this the first video? What are you afraid of? This? What are you afraid of? The date, a Phobos film, and what looks to be people in a car are the 4 that I've missed. What are sent to me? Yep, there are these 4. And then Fearless. I believe I did watch the musical. Curiosity killed the cat. There's Curiosity killed the cat. So that's just coming up later. Oh, I think Jonathan is trying to tell me that these code messages are not for me and that I don't need to concern myself with them. That I should just be watching what has been sent here. However, the suspicious man said that he shouldn't interfere. So I think, to be fair to everyone, because I'm a fair man, I'm just going to go in order like we've been doing and try to get through this. So we'll start at the actual beginning. We'll skip the videos we've already watched. Maybe we'll watch Code 1 again because we didn't figure anything out from that. We think we figured out Code 2. All right, let's start from the beginning. Let's enjoy some of this fantastic media.
Hello there, my name is Jonathan Eldridge. I have a simple question for you, but one that is not so easily answered.
Also, Murdoch's not here to tell me to do that.
What are you afraid of? Now, fears are regular, such as the fear of insects or fear of the dark. But some fears are uncommon to your average young person. For fear of the people around you, fear of the food on your table. Why, even the neighborhood dog can be a source of fear.
Oh, who's a good boy? I don't have my headphones in, so this is probably miserable for you guys. Let me get my headphones. Where are my headphones? Who stole my headphones? There we go. Oh my god, my greatest fear is whatever goblin tangles up my headphones when I'm not looking. I'll add that to the survey. Alright, let's get back to this.
And surely fear may likewise be made docile. Our friends at the Psychological Home of Bioorganic Studies, or Phobos, have a right easy way of...
Oh! Wait, let's go back to that. I didn't realize Phobos was an acronym. Which would have been good to know before episode 3 of these. Episode 3 of my streaming, not episode 3 of Phobos. Psychological Home of Bioorganic Studies. Alright. Phobos. Interesting.
Have a right easy way of making this a reality for you, your friends, and your family. Thanks to discoveries at our research center in sunny Temecula, California, Phobos can now safely eliminate your specific fears from afar. Simply choose one of the methods now displayed on your screen to communicate with one or more of your fears.
Comment your fears below this video, send a direct message containing your fears to any Phobos official account, or complete the Phobos survey. Alright. Well, we've already done the survey, but I'll leave a comment just to feed the algorithm.
With a little help from your clever pals at Phobos, in no time at all there will be nothing to be afraid of.
This seems important. This seems important. All right, let's go ahead and copy this down. POKBVOCC XOCC SC X, Y, D, L, B, K, F, B, A. All right. To the Crypto Cracker! I'm starting to think maybe I should include this in this, because maybe it's the same code, but just a thought for now. Crypto Cracker. So again, this is another one where there might be misspellings. Bug. Sorry, I had to kill a bug. Because once again, we got fearlessness, which is probably correct. But then the rest of it doesn't make sense. Let's actually, instead of doing what we're doing with a crypto cracker, let's assume this is perhaps a shift cipher. And let's spell cipher wrong. Let's assume this is a shift cipher and see what we get in just shifting. Nope. That was the wrong part to copy and paste, Noah. Yeah, so I think it's fearless is not... It's probably supposed to be a shift 10 cipher. And it's supposed to say, fearlessness is not bravery. But there's a typo in it. This is such an interesting thing to deal with in code breaking, is that part of the reason that it's difficult is that it's imperfect, which is kind of brilliant. Fearlessness is not bravery. Which is true. What is the old saying? Bravery is not the absence of fear. It's knowing you should be afraid and doing it anyway. Interesting. So I guess that's the difference here, is Phobos is trying to just make it so you're not afraid, which it should not be confused with bravery, which is facing your fear, is being afraid and that not stopping you. Interesting. Okay. We'll let this end, just to see if there's anything at the very end, because there might be. There's not, and we're not going to watch this video. So this is a shorty.
Where did it all start? Sometime here. Funny. This is an illustration of your nervous system.
So something happened on June 19th, apparently. There's a weird skeleton there. Ooh, what is this symbol? I mean, the first thing I would say it invokes is an hourglass. That being said, like, this is a gender thing as well. Like, I think female, male, if I remember my Da Vinci code. And then it's in purple, which is supposed to be bisexual coloring. I might be looking into this the wrong way, but anything here? Please wait for further instructions. Remember, all you had stand to lose is fear itself. Alright, we also need to go back because I didn't leave my fears as suggested. I know I've already sent out the survey, but Spoiler. Anything with more than 7 legs. Okay, cool. I fear... spiders being buried alive, apples, and tangled headphones was a joke, and apples. I've already explained the apple thing. not explaining it again, not reliving my trauma here. And I also wanted to check the info here just to see. Until next time. All right. So let's continue on. How to eliminate fear. This is something I'd love to know. Oh, wait, actually. What time was this listing? Because I feel like that might be important. I kind of gave this a very cursory look without investigating. Spooky, scaly man. So I would say this is the long hand. So this is... I feel like this is a little close to the 2 for it only to be on the 36th minute. So it looks like 1:36 and 21 seconds. Let's just write that down in the old notes here. So it was 6, 19, that's a 12, 19, 21 at, apparently, I would say that's 1. So 1:35, 21. Oh, 36, 21. Which is interesting because I know YouTube does not allow you to be that specific with your auto upload, so I'm not sure if this is referring to a YouTube video. It played as a premiere, which is interesting. But this also be the day before. So whatever this is announcing, it didn't promote it for long. So whatever happened the next day. Interesting. And there wasn't anything comment-wise, right? What are you afraid of? Okay. So let's... Before this even starts, this did not premiere that day. So whatever that was hyping was not this video. So I don't know what that was. Perhaps it is gone? Or perhaps it was the short. Because the shorts are on a different... No, actually I don't think they are. We'll double check. But for now... a Phobos film. What is... Wait a minute. Why? Why? Why is this a suggestion? That's weird. Because you put the suggestions in. That's like not an auto thing. He would have, like, Jonathan would have had to have set up for me to watch a SpongeBob video, right? Oh, more code. No, copy. All right, let's let this play. How to eliminate fear.
As the tyrannic and terrifying titan of turmoil, the perpetual proponent of pandering to paranoia, that old ominous oligarch of absurdity which you call fear crept into your life? Well, thanks to our friends at the psychological home of bioorganic studies, or the Phobos, that fear can be expertly identified and removed. We make it easier than ever to eliminate sources of terror. What, you may wonder, is the price for such a major shift in perspective? Why, nothing more than possession of that very fear we are making you rid of.
Oh.
As supply and demand. You have a hefty supply of fear, and we demand that you give it to us. But please forgive my humorous musings for now. Follow the attached information to be given the survey, and to begin our little business endeavor. I look forward to working with you to rid you of your fear. Yours fearlessly, Jonathan.
Okay, so that is a huge revelation that I was unaware of. Apparently, they're going to extract the fear from me and then sell it to someone else. Somebody wants to purchase my phobia of apples. I wonder, what does that go for on the black market? Because, like, that's rare, right? I don't think there's a lot of like I know I'm afraid of spiders, but arachnophobia on the black market, it's just got to be flooded with it in terms of like a common fear. But like something rare, like an apple phobia. Whew. I think I think that makes me quite the stud in this situation. I await your offer, because perhaps I'll find some other buyer that wants to buy my apple fear. All right, so let's decode what we already have, which we got this from the description. Maybe this isn't a shift cipher. Perhaps this is actually a cryptology thing. Nothing seems to be working. Very interesting. Why is there so many? Why is there so many? Okay, so let's put it in a crypto cracker and just see if that can help. This will probably tell me nothing has been found because I'm sure. Yeah, so here's our issue. Is we only got one word out of this, which is classes, and then it's basically assuming that it's assuming classes is the correct word. It's assuming that this word is classes, and then using that to solve the rest isn't working correctly, which is unsurprising because there's probably a typo in it. So we can work this out. We can probably do some... a good starting point is the idea that this is the word classes, which makes sense because the Q is repeated here. That would make probably... Because if this is the word classes, which... Sure. We got another double letter here with Z, so that would probably be L. But then again, no, it's probably T, because this is probably the word to. So C is probably O, which makes sense, because that would make this the word so, which also makes sense. But I don't know now. Because this could be... S could be... Scooch, 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 scooch. No, I mean... This is the strangest part to me, is that bit. Let's transcribe what's in the video, too, and see if we can, like, really knock this out. Because there's no way to really know if this is even part of the same cipher. And since this is smaller, let's decode this and then kind of use it as the key. Because we were on the assumption that C is O, which what I'm seeing here does not seem likely, but which way? Oh God, I got too excited. Now everything's gone. Let's write this down. become smaller. All right, so it's S, X-O-O-N, double letter with the O, which would make me think it's O because it's in the middle of a word, but A, V, E, B, R, O, V, Z, Y, C, Y, V, F, O, O, R, S, C. Okay, so this is the code from the video. Again, it implies that S is either A or I because it stands alone. I don't know if it matches the same cipher here because that has a G that stands alone, an F and a G. So probably it doesn't because A and I are the only ones that stand alone unless he's saying O, which is weird. We're using leet speak and saying Y. Solve this, please. I been from Deal Jr. What? Edit. Wow, is it edit all the way down? No. Egal. I been from Deal. This is very interesting. Let's throw it in the shift cipher just to kind of... Because maybe it's not true crypto, maybe it's... True crypto is what I'm saying, where it's just like random and you're supposed to just... I need your help to solve this. I need your help to solve this. I need your help to solve this. But again, errors. Q should be Y. They're nowhere near each other. And T should be E, which are kind of close, but R's in between them. That's very odd. So let's add cure and his to our list of misspellings, because there's the possibility that the misspellings are a longer code. Like, if we take what's misspelled so far, we have Q... Yeah, Q is not helpful. We have Q, E, and P, which is not helpful. But we also have Y, T, and O, which is toy. Again, just thoughts. Secure and his. So that makes me, since again it's just a 10 shift, let's take the other bit that's in here. It's oddly suggested, though. Why is this here? I think we gotta look. Is it just music? It's just music, and I don't want to get a copyright flag. But, very weird that that's here. Alright, so this is what we got from, we'll decrypt this. This perhaps could be a different code entirely. Again, we didn't get anything, but let's use what we've been using and see if we get anything. No, we don't. So this could be a different code in general. This could be a Visionaire code that uses the access code that we found. Let's give that a try. I don't know. Which by the way, I'm spelling horribly. Where? Oh, I want to go to decode. Give me the decode. Decode. There we are. Alright, so we're going to try to use this. This is kind of just a jump in logic. Because that period is very strange. The period almost suggests that it's a keyboard shift cipher, which I think is very possible. Because, all right, let's, like, this is just having a thought while I'm thinking about it. But, like, where is Z on the keyboard? How would I move from Z? Because we know Z and Q are double letters. So they'd have to move to a T, which Q can move to T by moving over on your keyboard 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, which would also move the Z to a B, which could be a double letter. If I shift just one lane over, though, like if I imagine my keyboard as a line, and I look at my Z key, and then I go back, I can get to the L, which would either be 1 space back, or possibly 3 if you start on the apostrophe and the semicolon, which you might have to since there's a period in the puzzle. Also could just be a typo. Oh, pardon me. I didn't mean to do that. And then finally, what's the other idea? I don't know if it loops around, though. How about, we have some single letters, right? Where's G? How do I get from G to I? And then I can, G to I is like boom, boom, boom. Ooh, this is interesting. So if I move from G to I on my keyboard, it would be 2 spaces right and then up to I. If I did the same thing with Z, I would get to F, which could be a double letter. Like this could be the word tough or something. The Q, in the same way, would be either, you could see me moving from Q to W to E and then up to 4, or perhaps looping around to C, which doesn't make a lot of sense for what. I really want Q to be S, because like we have a double Q and then it ends in Q, which really screams S, because plurals and stuff like that. I don't see a lot of words that end in Q, which it's a common ending, so you think it would be there, but oh no. All right, so how would I get from Q to S? That would just be down 1 over 1. So Z would be probably W in that shift. G would be B. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. If I shift G to A, which because of the G that stands alone. 1, 2, 3. So G goes to F, D, S, A. So 4 spaces. Z would, let's go up a layer. I don't know. It'd be double J's or H's, maybe. Q's would be V's. That doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. All right, we're here to do the Visioneer. So let's use the Visioneer cipher and see what we get out of this. Because we have the access code of, it's a bunch of crazy letters. Access code. So we'll try this. We also we uncoded the word reverse, so we'll try it reversed as well to see if that gives us anything, but let's see what we get here. That, ooh, it doesn't seem to be anything. Let's write it backwards. I'm just kind of, all right, so backwards it's T, K, B, F, VST. We got that in another video from a previous stream, so we'll try that to see if that gets us anything. Nope. Okay. So I'm guessing the code in this video is saying I need your help to solve this. This being what's written down here. It's very suspicious that there's a SpongeBob song here. Huh. Exciting. Yeah, nobody seems to know. Somebody in the comments seems to have gotten, let me guess, I need your help to solve this, yeah. So no one has been able to solve this damn thing. I actually thought, I was like, wait, is this the code? No, it's just another language. So no one's been able to solve this. So this is something we're going to have to crack. So again, I'm running a little bit low on time, so I'm going to kind of restate everything that I kind of see in this. There's a lot of double letters in here now that I look at it. Letters that can be double letters tend to be T's and L's. They can also be B's and D's. Very rarely Z's, like in jazz, or S's. So this would tell me that Q is S. But we also have the double X at the beginning. Now, double letters in the beginning, you basically have to be spelling the word llama. There's not a lot of double letters in the beginning. So this tells me that this is not a typical shift cipher. This is probably a Vigenère cipher that uses a keyword or something else. The period in the middle of the word, that kind of screams that this is some sort of keyboard shift. And in the shifting, you ended up landing on a period. But to be honest, it also more yells typo to me, because all the other punctuation, the period here, and the question mark, all appear to be properly spaced. So this might be a typo. And again, that's not an insult. That seems to be a running theme. Also, standing alone, we have F and we have G, which would normally be A and I. That being said, if F or G is the letter A, then usually you would see it start a two-letter word and be an, or start a three-letter word and be and, but I don't see anything that starts with F or G. Granted, this could be a sentence that neither of those words appear in, but that would be kind of rare. So I don't think this is a simple cipher. There's more to this, and perhaps we don't have everything needed to solve this yet. But that's good. That's good that we have something to tinker with. Like I said, I'm running a little bit behind on... Oh, I didn't want to go to regular YouTube. Still got stuff to catch up on. So we're almost caught up to where I should have been this whole time. We'll at least get to Phobos, or Code 4 for a little bit. Yeah, I want to get to at least Curiosity Killed the Cat. So that's my goal for the evening. See, already there was something there. Let's go ahead and skip back and investigate what is this? Okay. It's sideways, if you guys haven't figured that out. This kind of looks like Jonathan. Note the helmet here. This is the language we've been trying to crack. This is very interesting. So we got a lot of... No to this. No, go back. Okay. So there's some writing here that probably needs to be decoded. All right. I'm just going to make a note of this for now. This was also a premiere. That's interesting. Coded page in front of Phobos. What is fear? And Gary Busey taught me that fear is false evidence appearing real. Thanks, Gary.
The following is a public service announcement.
Yay!
Hello again. My name is John C. Eldridge, and it is my purpose here today that you will be made aware of the true peril which the raw emotion of fear casts upon humanity. Fear is one of those three core emotions with which mankind was endowed by its creators. Rage is the response to the primary stimulus of thwarting, something interfering with our behavior or actions. Fear, our focus, is the response to loud noises, loss of support, or other external and controllable factors. And the emotional response to love is usually the result of a show of affection or favors. We find, however, that of these three, fear has no overall benefit on the productivity or fulfillment of any young person in society. It is due to this that we wish to be informed of all of your fears, so that they may be adequately and efficiently removed. Kindly follow the instructions on your screen now to do so. Remember, all you stand to lose is fear itself.
An ellipses? Really? Alright, let's try to copy this down. So this will probably be a basic shift cipher again, because that's the going rate of these. Though, they've become harder and harder to read. GYXOONDRSCUSXNYPMAZROB. I think that's an H. HX. A WYBO. I think that's a period. RO. RKC. K. LODDOB. YXO. Dot, dot, dot. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can find anything here. I said solve it. We won't need this kind of cipher anymore. He has a better one. Okay, so this is basically a message telling us that this cipher method is not going to work anymore. But again, more misspellings. This would also refer to, if we believe that the messages hidden in this are from who we are calling the suspicious man based off of the emails, he has a better one, would refer to a third body that is anti-Jonathan. That being said, Jonathan was here, who I believe was Jonathan, joined our stream on Friday, and called the thing that I was trying to solve his language. So he, in this sentence, could refer to Jonathan. We gotta figure it out. We gotta figure it out, y'all. So I'm grabbing this so that we can add it to our misspellings list. Because, yo, that's some misspellings. Safer and any more. That's a lot of misspellings. Alright, interesting. Let's play the rest of this. That's a lot of stars. Alright. Cancel. Please stop autoplaying. That's a thing I can turn off, right? Yeah. Until next time. And then we have this again. Again, now this would imply that the letter U is L. Because double letters at the end of an apostrophe, this is probably the word Yule. Yule. Like you will. That'd be YOULL. Let's just throw it in the crypto cracker. Or no, let's throw it in here first. Decrypt. No. That does not work. Interesting. Crypto cracker, what do you got for me? Solve. Ooh. None of these seem right. None like. All right, let me get rid of this. Maybe that'll help us. Solve this cryptogram, please. Sin. See. All right, hold on. I'm just going to try to figure this out. Because I'm assuming this is the word Yule. Because what else can it be? So that would give us... That doesn't give us anything. Holy crap. That sucks. H is not... Oh, H is used here. So... we got this, which is not great information. There's no more S's, there's no more O's, and there's no more U's. Killer! So I would assume this is the word Y? While. So I would assume that's the word Y. However, there's no more X's. I know. Because we know O, so it'd be... Oh, wait, this is not good. That's not good information at all. Because what else could it be? Double letter after an apostrophe. Is there another word I'm not thinking of? So I feel like you'll let's see, I'm just looking at my keyboard. Tool, you'll pull. Is this helpful? Yeah, I can't think of any other words that start. Yeah, that's not good. Because then that says that the B is here, and there's not a lot of good words that end in B. What's going on here? Double letters here, but they're A's. Oh, all right, so there's A's here. There's an X. There's an X here, which I didn't see, so that would be another B. That's not helpful. Because there's also the chance, once again, this is Visioneer, because that would make it perhaps you are. If this is interesting. All right, I don't think we have enough information to solve this one. So I think it's a different puzzle. Let's see if the comments have figured it out. Sweet Victory again. It's got to have something to do with that song. It's gotta. It's so weird that it's there. The fact that both of the videos that have the uncrackable, currently, puzzle suggest this song to us, Sweet Victory. Should I just try Sweet Victory as the key here? That could be it. Well, here. Sweet victory. Or sweat victory. If you're an idiot, it is sweet, not sweat. Sweet victory. Nope. Let's get rid of the space. Nope. There's also the idea of spelling it backwards that we got from another puzzle from our first stream. So let's see if I can. I spelled sweet wrong forwards. Let's spell it. Let's see if I can spell it right backwards. Victory. YROCIV. Vic. Oh no, there's a T. Tor. Victory. Yeah, idiot. It would start with Y. Y. R. O. T. C. I. V. I'm dyslexic. And then sweet. T-E-E-W-S. Decrypt. Nope. All right. Well, actually, let's just, for funsies, let's look at that. No. All right. We'll keep that there for now. All right. So we got two things. No one seems to know how to do it yet. We'll figure it out, gang. Let's get these last two videos in before we call it a stream. Because I got to record. I'm so overdue of doing a Solving the Watchmen. So I have to do that. I wanted to get to this. All right, let's... I don't know if we're going to get to that today, but we'll try. All right, that's simple enough. Let's speed this bad boy up. Double speed. Was that not fast enough? I don't know what's up there. Notice. I don't know. I don't know what's up. It's possible it might already also be backwards. There also appears to be something that kind of fades in at a moment here. I'm starting to think this is from another video that we've already seen, and it's just like poorly framed. That's the current theory. Because you can see it starting to fade there. Weird. Okay. Stop fighting me! God damn it. Alright. Notice. Interesting. Alright, I got nothing on that. I got nothing on that pass on what the hell that was about. Let's try this one, perhaps relating to this one, because they look similar. Oh! Few weird things. Annotations. They still happen on YouTube. We've seen the hexagon before. That's where those triangles are. Perhaps this is a reference to that, especially since it's purple. All right, let's see what we got here. There it is. It's access code again. Or what we believe to be access code. It's the same bit of information. Why was this uploaded twice? Oh, hey! Code. So this is very clearly hexadecimal, so let's go ahead and just do that real quick. Hexdecoder, hexdecoder. So I can change this too. Interesting. So this is just probably our suspicious man testing his powers. Their power. Well, what did this say? What did the email say? Suspicious man. All right. I just want to make sure I had the correct gender. Didn't want to assume that you're suspicious gender, but suspicious man. All right. So, interesting. Change this too. Interesting. Again, it's being suggested. It's so weird. Let this play. See if there's anything else here. Oh, this is my jam. Oh yeah, do the choo-choo chain. I believe the pattern repeats, and I said this before, and I think it's insane, but I think all the things that are the like swirly bits, the squirrely black and white bits, I think we're supposed to layer them on top of each other, and I think it might make an image. This seems to be the exact same video. Just out of curiosity, was there something? Him. It just says him. That's not great. Stop suggesting sweet victory to me. Discord. All right. Kind of staying away from the Discord still. I want to know everything that I can on my own before I start bugging other people. All right, and then this was the last thing that was sent to me by Jonathan. So I'm going to watch this and see what's going on there. It hasn't been uploaded over a month, which is interesting, because clearly, if you look there, Phobos is very active. Let me ring that bell so I can get some notifications. I know he's going to turn around and talk about how he's going to inject his company with a lethal dose of poison, the NWO. That reference was from me. Back to our scheduled programming.
Curiosity killed a cat. Curiosity did just that. The little cat had 9 lives, it's true, but only 1 life was given to you, so it isn't so wise to snoop. Or you finish up in the soup.
You better just stop right where you're at. Wobble up, go. Remember that curiosity killed the cat. Oh, curiosity. Curiosity. The little cat had 9 lives, it's true.
So I think that was a warning to whoever is sending these messages in here to not be curious. Don't be curious. But Satisfaction brought it back. I made that joke already, and you made it 2 months ago. Sorry. I got worked up. No description. Very interesting. Damn it, Jonathan. Damn it. So it's, I noticed during the 9 Lives thing here, he puts his hands up. I want to make sure it's 9 fingers.
The little cat had 9 lives, it's true, but only one life was given to you.
So it isn't so wise to do.
Jonathan doesn't wear glasses, does he? Stop. That's enough of that. That's absolutely. What did I just say? What did you say? It's enough. So, all right. So we got a lot to work on. We have the 2 codes in the descriptions we need to work on. We have so much to decode in terms of, which we haven't really even looked at today, this stuff. We have these messages here that, again, we believe that it's a simple cipher, that each one of these symbols equals a letter, but there are typos in it. So we're going to try to apply what we've learned here from access code and use that to hopefully figure everything else out. It also seems to me that we solved this, which was Morse code, which says access code, and where's my access code? Which again, I think is leading me to believe that this is a Vigenère cipher, and that's going to be our code word. But I think there's more instructions to that, because as we went through, I believe it's this one, our regularly scheduled programming, we believe that one of the words we solved was the word reverse. So not only do I think that it's a Vigenère cipher, I think we have to reverse something. So perhaps reversing the keyword or something like that. On top of that, I think the Vigenère cipher may have misspellings in it. Then again, there's a good chance that the Vigenère cipher is not being submitted by the same person that's doing the interruptions. Because the person who doing the interruptions have sent us the code that said, I need your help cracking this or solving this. Which makes me think that the person interrupting these videos and including these messages for us, who is against Jonathan, and the Vigenère cipher, or the description cipher that we can't crack, is what he's asking us to help solve. That being said, we've also seen this interrupter edit descriptions, because we saw that in the hexadecimal code. So, a lot of different things we got to figure out here. A lot of different ways to go. There's a possibility that there's a third character, because I'm not sure who he is. He could be Jonathan or another person that is on the side of the interrupter or the suspicious man. I'm also assuming the suspicious man and the interrupter are one and the same, which may be a bold suggestion to make, but I mean, we got to make leaps here. Like, there's a lot going on here, and it's not going to solve itself. So, I'm playing this on Mondays. So, if you want to come back, I'll take another crack at this. We got 5 more videos to do here. Oh, and you know, we did not solve whatever the heck this was alluding to. Whatever happened on 6/19/21, not a damn clue. Hey, just... God damn it. There's another code right here. With 78 in it. That's interesting. All right, let's go Crypto Cracker on this. No, let's go Shift Cipher. Let's start with a Shift Cipher here. I'm going to get rid of 78 because that's just going to confuse it. I'm going to assume 78 means 78, but we might be wrong there. Decrypt this, please. Password no longer required. Individuals have entered Fearless. Oh, okay. Password no longer required. 78 individuals have entered Fearless and are evenly distributed enough to spread sufficient intrigue. I don't think I'm one of the 76 Fearless. I'm on the outs. But there are a lot more people involved than I originally believed. Of course, 78 could also need to be shifted. Well, if it's shifted 10 spaces, it would be 78 on the numbers. So probably not that important. But, all right, interesting. Apparently 78 people, we can assume from this 78 people have had their fear extracted, and their fears are currently being sold on the black market. So that's where we're at. Thank you for joining me for more Phobos. This is so fun. I love this. I can't wait to sell my fear. Jonathan, get at me. My fear is for sale for the right price. It's rare. It's a rare fear. I mean, I'll throw in, if for the right price, I'll throw in Arachnophobia for free. If you could, and just make the right price for that Applephobia. It's got to be, I want some cheddar. All right. So please join me. I'm going to play this again on Monday for sure if I don't get impatient and decide to play it earlier. But I stream every weekday at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow we head back to the Not Prawn Riddle and I continue to beat up the Red Rabbit. On Wednesday, it's Solving the Witness. On Thursday, we're playing Baba Is You with my buddy Kermit. And on Friday, it's Let's Do a Thing. We're going to be doing a thing, a random thing. I haven't decided what it is yet. It might be more Phobos. Who knows? The only way to find out is to follow me here on Twitch. Also, be sure to subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you can catch up on all my past live streams. And I will see you all next time. Boop!